Hey guys, here's Katina Isabel. I'm going to talk about my 30-day yoga challenge and why it might not be for you either. Yes, I know at the beginning of this video my head is cut off, but I swear this is going to be a video that's very interesting to you because so many people say, oh, yoga is the best thing ever, but for me personally, absolutely wasn't. So just bear that in mind and stay with me. Hello there, here's Katina Isabel and I'm back with a new video. I want to try to do yoga for 30 days in a row. That's why I'm trying to do this, and I'm going to start off today. I'm going to be using the NTC app, the Nike Training Club app, or Nike, however you want to say it. So after this first lesson, it was almost a half an hour long. I would show you, but I hope you trust me. There were just some things I literally can't really do, at least not for that amount of time. For example, push-ups that just go to here and then back up. Just sit here and then back up. I can't do those for that extended amount of time. So those were kind of a few of the things that were hard for me, are balance, everything that had to do with balance. My feet are pretty bad in that regard, especially barefoot. So I'm going to enjoy the challenge. I think there are a couple of things I really want to work on during this month. Flexibility, my feet, stabilization, and just, I guess, a little endurance all over. So today I really don't feel like doing anything, but I'm going to do a really quick workout. I think it may be 10 minutes, and then eat. Yoga has been found to have quite a few benefits. Some of them are even scientifically proven, and Healthline has brought out an article in 2017, and I'm pretty sure it's still relevant because yoga hasn't changed ever since. And they talk about 13 scientifically proven benefits yoga has. So I'm going to talk about those, in which I found to not have been working for me in this way, at least the way I tried doing this challenge. So the first one is decreasing stress. Yoga actually had increased my stress levels because I felt like I had to do yoga, or otherwise I couldn't be relaxed. I couldn't go to bed feeling like I actually did something for my mental health or for my body in general. So that didn't work for me because it was somewhat of a chore to me, and that's why, first of all, I didn't enjoy it, and second of all, it actually increased my stress levels. It was also pretty much the same thing with anxiety. It's supposedly, well, yoga is supposedly going to relieve you of anxiety, but this hasn't really happened for me because I was just all over the place at all times. And inflammation reduction, I can't really talk about. Heart health, I can't either. My sleep quality wasn't better because I had such long days that I just ended up doing yoga right before bed, and instead of going to bed 10-15 minutes earlier, I did yoga instead. So I don't really know how exactly that helped me with the quality of sleep. I think I slept well because I was just exhausted at the end of the day, not specifically because I did yoga or not. I can't really talk about migraines because I normally don't have those, but I did throughout this month, but mostly when I didn't drink enough, and I know that. So whenever I do feel like I have a headache coming up, I drink more water and I'm fine, and I don't really get into like that migraine situation. Eating habits, I don't think they have to do with yoga throughout this month. When I started moving to Dresden and had to pretty much live on my own and have this complete work day, I tried to, or actually did, make my own food for every day for work. So that's when I ate more healthily. But on the other hand, when I came home, I was like, oh my gosh, I need sweets. But that's my personality in general. Whenever I'm stressed, I just eat more snacks. But I don't think that had to do with yoga at all, and I didn't really do it often enough for it to count in that sort of way. Same with quality of life. My life just changed so much throughout this month that I just cannot say that it did anything for the quality of my life, positive or negative. And again, same goes for fighting depression. On the other hand, chronic pain from sitting all day at work, it did help with that. Whenever I did do these sessions, I felt more at ease because my back pain subsided somewhat. Flexibility and balance, absolutely. I got a little bit more flexible even though I didn't do all of these workouts like all of the time and they weren't super long. But in general, I hadn't worked out the almost 2 months leading up to this. So it also could have been the stretching just in general and not yoga per se. Then breathing was a hard one for me because I'm not really a person to sit down and just relax. So it did get better over time whenever I really slowed down, but that's not really me. And it did increase my strength. But what I wanted to talk about, which like why it didn't work for me, yoga in general, is because I'm not a person to sit still. I don't really like having time to think about everything because then I do, and I don't really want to. So I'd rather just train an HIIT workout that has me completely exhausted at the end of the day, and then maybe stretch 10 minutes after that listening to some hardcore music or an audible book instead of doing yoga. That's me personally, because I feel like then I don't think about all of these things because I'm not really a person to be able to just free my mind and not think of anything and just be in the moment. So that's not really something that worked for me. And as I already said, I'd rather just do an actual workout in quotations. And I also felt like I didn't really need the yoga sessions anymore when I started my actual workouts again. So when I was back on the track, when I was back in the gym, I just didn't feel like the yoga sessions at the end of the day adding on to that were all that helpful for me personally. But I think if you don't do anything other than this, then it might be helpful for you. But I know there are quite a few people who feel comfortable with working out at home, but I'm just not that type of person. And I also know that there are quite a few people who can't train at home. They have to go to a different sort of place, even if all they need really is a mat or anything like that. You just have this thought in your head, if you already went somewhere, then you're also going to train. But if you're at home, you have all of these other things at home that you think about and that you have on your mind, and you know you still have to finish. And you can see in this video, I'm actually trying to follow a football game because I want to further my knowledge on that. So I was thinking about that all the time, obviously because I was watching the game and therefore not really concentrating on yoga. And I know I'm a go kind of person, and I'm pretty sure if you are like me in that sense, you will not enjoy yoga because it will go against your type of thinking. And I think it's absolutely okay to not be the yoga kind of person. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and maybe even consider subscribing. And we'll see each other in my next vlogtober video tomorrow. Until then, bye bye!